So welcome to our bathroom. Now our bathroom feels quite big, but it's actually just the right dimensions to be able to fit a wheelchair, a walker, so that when the aged occupant is using this bathroom, we can have the wheelchair as well as a nurse or a carer as well. Later on, we can actually remove these shower as well for more space. Here you can see that we've got an accessible shower head. Now, the color scheme of this bathroom is quite unique. Over here we have black matte tiles. They're matte so that we don't have any slippage, and when water is spilled on here, it doesn't create a shiny clean surface which can trick the occupant to thinking that there is a lot of water on the ground or that there is a hole. It also serves as another function to give a contrast to the white toilet seat. Now when we move into the bedroom, you can actually see the white toilet seat as a contrast against the black matte tiles. Now the reason this is, it's important because people who can see the toilet are 8 times more likely to use the bathroom, reducing cases of incontinence in aged care settings. Welcome to the main bedroom. And now, as I was mentioning before about the toilet, so when you're sitting on the bed, you can see the toilet. Now, if the background was white, you wouldn't be able to see the contrast between the toilet and the background. Now, if I slowly move over to the main door, you can see that the door is actually quite wide. It's 1.2 meters in fact, and 2.1 meters high. The reason is that we can fit a hospital or a striker bed in and out of the room, allowing for the occupant to spend their final days here or recover in their home, where they're more likely to recover and have high well-being. Also, if you're on the bed, you can also see the dining room as well. So when you wake up in the morning, you have 2 choices: use the toilet or go to the dining room. This is really important because we want aged care occupants to remember to use the toilet, have food, as well as drink water. And this is really important in hot climates like Australia and Dubai, where dehydration is a big issue. Now around the bed as well, we have at least 1 meter in space around the bed. This is enough for an occupant in a wheelchair or walker to move around freely, but also use the built-in wardrobe to our left. So welcome to the kitchen. Now this kitchen may feel quite big, but it's also designed to accommodate a wheelchair or a walker. Now in front of all the appliances and the benches, there's 1.5 meters of clearance, so allowing for a wheelchair turning circle and for other people or multiple people to be using this kitchen. Now some of our appliances are quite unique as well. For example, this oven actually opens out sideways. So if you're in a wheelchair and you pull out a normal oven door down, you're going to have to lean over and you're at risk of scalding yourself as well. We can also move this microwave under the island bench for easy accessibility in the future. Over here, we have this induction cooktop. Now we specifically picked induction. Not only is it energy efficient, but you're not at risk of scalding yourself if you accidentally touch the hot plate. Now we've also specifically asked to have these knobs installed on the hot plate because if you're about 70 years old with dementia, you may sometimes think that you're 20 years old. And back then, they didn't have touch panels. So with these knobs, you can add an element of familiarity and accessibility. We also have, in all of these cupboards, a soft closing mechanism. So that way, they close softly and I'm not going to pinch my fingers on them. They also have no handles, so there's no risk of hitting yourself or hitting your hip on the handles. Now over here, we've also got a corner drawer system. This pulls out, so you can reach things in the back side of the cupboards without having to bend over and hurt your back as well. So one of the most unique features of the house is that there are smooth transitions throughout the flooring. So that way, wheelchairs can easily slide and move through the house and there's no tripping hazard as well. So now we're at one of the most important features of the house, the ramp. Because it wouldn't be a house for life if you couldn't get inside the house. So this ramp provides a smooth transaction from the outside to the inside of the house. Now at the front, we have a gradient of 1 to 14, and right here at the back deck, we have a gradient of 1 to 16, allowing wheelchair users to go up the ramp without too much exertion or strength.